Okay, so this is another shiny gold trade that I'm going to record. It's on MSTR, Micro Strategy Incorporated, and it's on forward. There we go, right here, March 3rd. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lock this date to all the charts, and then I'm going to pull up the S&P 500 chart. So in the S&P, we had share that information going up, basically. We had the Christmas cross pretty close, maybe not perfect, close enough. I'll call it good. This was a historical trade, so nothing that I did live, unfortunately. You have directional movement, and then on the daily chart, we have basically the Christmas cross. The trigger is fired, and then about a candle or two ago, we were across, stock RSI wasn't too long ago. We do have a histogram reversal kind of going on here. Okay, let's go back to MSTR. And if we jump over to the weekly candle, call that a white candle, closing down here on the 34. White candle. I think I only called one. I didn't count two. So white and probably two whites. Two whites would be very reasonable. But certainly white on the first one. For the 3-day, we have the bottom Bollinger Band, auto wave line 55, stock RSI is low and crossing up. It's less than 20. Trigger fired right here. And on the daily, we have the bottom Bollinger Band on the previous, and we're also above the 140. Well, I guess we're technically below it on this one. Big, large red candle, higher red candle. Interesting. And trigger fired. Yeah, trigger fired here. We have a histogram rising here. On the decision chart, we have the Christmas cross rising, MACD also very low, and then we have directional movement. So I'll run through the conditions. The dog, elephant, herd. We have the dog is up. The elephant, I said, standing still on the weekly, and then the herd on the monthly outside of this one, I said is down. For the movement direction rope, condition of rope, I said up. On this, standing still on the weekly rope, there's a little bit of rope, and the condition of the rope was okay, at least general market trading knowledge. I said a short trading trade length likely, seeing some strong resistance right here, but from here to here, it's a good decent amount. The auto wave calculation, I said 288. 36 divided by 2 added to 259 gives you about 288. Early March, actually still in the Super 6, the year ends in 5. We're in the transition trading zone, actually. Earnings were on the 5th of February, so not worried about those ones. And then I'll skip all of the kind of covered a lot of these charts already, but I'm not going to cover those. I said it for the predictor paragraph in the 3-candle period, it'll rise through the 13 to its 21, and the daily is 13 and pause, may have to exit there. From there, it may rise to the 233s, 233, may have to exit there. This will be a little bit lower, so that'll be maybe a little bit more move. May pause there, and from there it may rise up to the 34, and the daily is 34. Yeah, I think I got it. I made a mistake on that one on my write-up. Okay, so basically I should have said the 34 and the 21. The daily is 21. Yep, I'm gonna fix that on my write-up. May have to exit there. That's where I ended. So the stock price at my decision was 259, and I went ahead and purchased March, just the normal monthly March calls for around the March 285 calls. I thought it could very realistically go through that by one strike price. Wasn't comfortable going to 90, so I said 285. Kind of hard to tell what the real historical prices are. I said 1130. Okay, so that's what I did. Let's go forward. 2 candles for the 7-hour rule. Okay, so it's holding. No, don't have any exit criteria there. Nothing. Well, nothing that would ask for an exit. Holding. So let's go 2 more candles for the 3-candle rule. So I said some pause or even a pullback. So I'll just go through the exit criteria. We're at the 233, and actually basically close enough to the 34. I would say the outer wave line. There's continuation on the daily. I didn't see any. We're above the 13, so I didn't count that anymore. And continuation, and then I have purple line with the top wick. So I said some pause or even pullback expected here. Staying, stock has moved in the money. Some sideways is allowed, even if not desired. Let's go forward to the 2nd candle on the 5th. So outer wave line, continuation. The 55 is just above. On the daily, not really any. We just closed above the 21. We also have continuation and none on the 3-day. So staying there. Go up one more candle. So I said, so that's the first candle on the 6th. So we have the auto wave line. We have the 55 top wick, stock RSI is greater than 80, very nearly cocked. On the 21, on the daily, we have the 21 and the 34 is the top wick, close enough. 13, the 3-day is the 13 top wick, actually 13 and 34. Yeah, candle's not, yeah. So I said there's 6 or more pieces of hard evidence, but I was staying. Let's go, keep going. Actually, kind of lost continuation here. It's close, but it's not precisely. But I said staying anyway. Second candle, 55. Auto wave line in the previous. Stock RSI is greater than 80. Cocked. I said continuation. One could argue maybe not. 21. On the daily, you have the 21. So the 34 top wick. Same ones because it's the same candle. We got 31, the 13 and the 34 top wick. I said 7 pieces of hard evidence, but staying again. And exit here. So this was like not really gold, shiny gold. Forward chart reading indicates a pause or retracement here. Take the chunk and be happy. So I said a doji from the 233. We have the 55 top wick greater than 80, and we're crossing. There's a reversal, trigger fired. Doji is not closed, but still 21. Red king down, and the 13 and the 34 here. So even with that, so I said the exit price. The exit price is 298.53. Previous candle was 310, so that's a pretty big missed opportunity there. But that's what that is. Option price seems to have been around 36, maybe a 221% gain. I'm actually not sure if that was based on this entry or this exit or this exit. But either way, that's what that was. One candle. So I called this exit. I called the entry shiny gold, in the middle shiny gold, and then the exit was silver. One candle too many. I got greedy, so I guess overall, that's why I gave it like dirty gold. But I thought it was worth recording to just kind of see this in action. Some MSTR moves kind of has wild movement. And so that is the video there.